It's moving, it's moving. Time to buy, time to buy. So if you're always feeling anxious when you buy or sell cryptos because you don't know what's going to happen next and you don't want to lose money, well, this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can invest your cryptocurrencies for passive income. Bear in mind, I'm going to talk a little bit about the risk, but more importantly, how you can use your cryptos to make more cryptocurrencies. Hi, my name is Gerald, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I talk a lot about cryptocurrencies, investing, options, different ways to make money, and all the best lobang there is out there. I'm going to talk a lot about Binance because Binance is what made my channel popular, and Binance is like the largest crypto platform in the world, so a lot of people use Binance. But bear in mind, Binance is a centralized platform, so it's not like touching decentralized finance. So we'll talk about that in another video. But when it comes to centralized finance, Binance is one of the best because of the lowest rates and a lot of finance functions. I'm going to just talk about them right now. So when you head over to the Binance homepage, you get greeted with a lot of things. That's why people say Binance is not beginner friendly. But if you take the time to learn how Binance works, you have a whole lot of tools to make your money grow a lot faster as compared to just buying and holding cryptos in other places like Coinbase. Your crypto just stays there. You want to grow your Bitcoin such that it goes from 1 Bitcoin to 2 Bitcoins. Binance is the way to go. Okay, so if your interface is different from mine, chances are you are using the light mode or the beginner mode. You just need to go to settings, turn that off, and the homepage should look like this. So if you do not see the functions that I have, which is like the the referral, the staking, the savings, the liquid swap, all you have to do is click on the more, scroll down to the finance section, and you can see all the various financial tools that Binance offers. So in this video, I'm going to talk about quite a couple of things. I'm going to talk about savings, staking, liquid swap, dual investment, and BNB Vault. Okay, so the rest of the things I'm not going to talk about them because they are not quite investing. So they're more of like, for example, crypto loans is you're trying to take a loan from Binance, so I'm not going to talk about that. Pool is for miners, so that's a whole new topic altogether. I made a video over here, you can check out the mining video if you want, but it's a whole new topic altogether. Alright, so let's get started. The very first thing you must do when you open a Binance account is to go to savings and turn on all the auto subscribe, like turn every single auto subscribe on. So many people, when they join Binance, they do not know about this little hack. So what this does is that basically at the end of the day, Binance takes your leftover coins, or the coins that you're not using, that's sitting idle in your account, move it into an interest bearing savings account. It's risk free in the sense that you do not lose tokens, and you get free interest on your crypto daily, and it auto compounds on a daily basis. So that's insane. So this like you head over to Bitcoin, is 1.2% annualized, but if you get paid like 0.03%, and it auto compounds, it becomes a lot more than 1% a day basically. So it's free money. So for example, if you try to subscribe manually, let's say BUSD, right, try to max it, you realize there's a minimum amount of BUSD required before you can subscribe to this flexible savings account. By turning on the auto subscribe, it allows you to bypass the minimum amount. So at the end of the day, Binance will transfer all, no matter how small the balance, into a flexible savings account. And if you want to withdraw the money, all you need to do is go to the wallet, scroll to the top, see the flexible savings, click redeem, max it, and redeem. So fast redemption means you get your cryptos right now if you want to sell it right now. Basically, standard redemption means you redeem it the next day, so you get to keep the interest of today. So that's just a minor detail. Usually I do fast redemption whenever I want to sell or buy something, so just bear that in mind. So that's like the first pro hack that a lot of people do not do. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is staking. So staking in layman term is like putting your coin or using your coins as sort of like a cashier where you register people payment. So instead of having intense computers validate transaction, you can use your coins as like a validator, not validator per se, but a cashier, to validate transactions. So by staking your coins, you make the blockchain more stable. But what's a little bit more risky when you compare staking to savings is that the coins that are available in staking tend to be a little bit more niche because they use like the proof of stake system, which Ethereum does not use, Bitcoin do not use. So what this means is that you will have lesser coins to choose from. So certain coins are riskier, lesser known, and therefore they pay a higher interest rate. So if you look at staking, you look, Cardano has a 17 or almost 18% interest on a 15-day staking period, and Polkadot is like 28%, Cake is like 37%, so you can stake. But bear in mind right now, I noticed that Binance has like an incredibly high interest rate for like the 15-day staking option. So if you head over to the 30, 60, 90 days, you notice that the interest tend to be a little bit lower, so that's usually the norm. So this high interest rates, I feel that they are temporary in nature. If you notice, you see like for Cardano, so grab them while you can. When it comes to staking your coins, you do not risk losing tokens, but because the coins that are available for staking tend to be of the riskier sort, you could potentially lose value of the coins. Like for example, your Bitcoin was not Bitcoin, your BNB was $270. You stake it, maybe you earn 10% BNB, but that 110% BNB could be worth less because the price of BNB falls. So you're not immune from all sorts of risk, but the number of coins that you have, they are safe. So just bear that in mind. That's the difference. So if you look at the top right hand corner, there's DeFi staking. DeFi staking basically is decentralized finance. So Binance basically partners with decentralized blockchain to do the staking there, but right now I think it's closed for maintenance, so it's a little bit riskier. So bear in mind, DeFi, they are quite prone to hacks, especially on the Binance Smart Chain. So if all else being equal, stick to staking in Binance versus DeFi. So let's head over back to finance, and we're going to look at the third thing, which is liquid swap. So liquid swap tends to get a little bit more confusing. If you click on it, you notice there's two currencies, there's max, there's add, there's redeem, there's so many things going on. So let me explain them step by step. Okay, so what is liquid swap? Liquid swap is also known as a liquid pool, providing liquidity. Basically, you are taking on the role of a money changer. Think of Singapore and Malaysia. Our neighbor is Malaysia, right? So if you want to go to Malaysia, you need to change your currency from Singapore dollars to Malaysia ringgit. So what this means is that if I want to work as a money changer, effectively I need to hold two currencies. So if you want to change your Singapore dollar to ringgit, I will buy your Singapore dollar, I will give you ringgit, and I will charge a small spread. Essentially, if you provide your services or your coins into this liquid pool, what it does is that you essentially act as the money changer and you earn a small spread. So how much can you earn? I mean, that's the most important thing, right? So all you have to do is head over to the pool and you can see the currency pair. So when you swap or provide money changing services, you almost always need two different coins. So the riskier coins like PON and BUSD, they give extremely high yield, but I have no idea what PON is and what the project is about. So I would personally stick to coins that are a lot more familiar for me, such as BNB and Ethereum. So that's what I stick to. But this is not investment advice. Please do your own due diligence. And what is safe usually gives the lowest interest rate. So the safest and usually lowest interest rate coins are like your stable coins, so coins that are pegged to your United States dollar 1:1. So one example is like your BUSD, USDT. So they're both technically 1:1 with the US dollar, all very close to 1:1. So by providing liquidity for these two coins, you get 4.72%, which is insane for just stable coins. So bear in mind, stable coins do have some sort of risk. So what are the risks? I think the biggest risk for stablecoin is that even though a lot of them are backed by fiat currency, they do not take into the account of the number of leverage that is involved in cryptocurrency. So a lot of people borrow crazy amount of stablecoins so that they can gamble, and if in the event that there is a huge market crash, the stablecoins may lose its peg. So it's a very small chance of that happening, but it's not invincible. So for that, you are paid a huge premium for taking on the risk of being the money changer for these two coins. So if you click on the arrow, you see the breakdown of the two coins. There is the fee, which is how much you make by providing the swapping service, which is 0.38% per year, and additionally BNB gives you free BNB on top of that, so it's 4.36%. so bear in mind, you need to claim the BNB. So the way to do it is you need to go to the homepage, wallets, scroll all the way down, your liquid swap, click on it, and you see there's an unclaimed reward. So usually you need to claim it, and for me I claim it daily so that my money can auto compound when I turn on the the flexible saving thing. So just bear that in mind. So let's head over to the home page, go over to LiquidSwap again. So bear in mind if you add two different coins, because LiquidSwap, what it does is that when you put in money, you need to put in two money and both currencies in a 50-50 proportion. So when you do that, Binance do not charge you any fee at all. But if you put one currency in, what Binance does is that basically it takes half, converts it to the other currency, and then you are basically providing money changing service in two different currencies. So there will be a trading fee incurred when you try to add just one currency in. So to redeem, all you need to do is just go to redeem, and then you can redeem your money. So that's how it works. When providing liquidity, it is very, very important you understand this concept called impermanent loss. So in simple terms, basically what happens is that the price of one currency moves violently in one direction, you would basically incur a loss as compared to if you just held two currencies separately. So by providing trading services, you kind of lose a lot. So if it moves in one direction, right? So let's say Singapore dollars rises non-stop and you are the money changer. What do? You keep selling, you keep selling, you keep selling. So you're kind of taking Singapore dollars at a slight loss, for example. So that is, in very simplified terms, what impermanent loss is. So it's very important you read and learn about the potential impermanent loss you're subjected to when you are putting two pairs. So for me, what I do to mitigate the chance of impermanent loss is, first thing, I only provide liquidity to coins that have high correlation. So when both of them move up together or both of them move down together and they stay the same range, basically you do not incur a lot of impermanent loss. And because you collect a small fee every time people buy and sell, like a 0.X%, you would therefore make money. One example is I would provide currency to like BNB and Ethereum, and not like BNB and a stable coin like BUSD. And when, on the other hand, for a more stable pair, I would choose things like your BUSD or DAI or your BUSD USDT, and they're both stable coins, so therefore the chances of impermanent loss would be minimized. So that's the LiquidSwap in a nutshell. Do take time to explore and slowly put small sums of capital to try out LiquidSwap, because it is much better way to make your coins work for you rather than having your coins sit idle in your account. So personally, LiquidSwap is my preferred. It's my go-to place to let my cryptos work for me. But bear in mind, if you put your money into LiquidSwap, you do not want to touch your cryptos for a while, because it takes a while to kind of break even off the trading fees and potential impermanent losses. So that's why if you want your money to be flexible, keep it within the savings account. If you want to earn money, I would highly suggest LiquidSwap over staking. But right now, staking is so attractive for the 15-day staking, so do consider that as well. The next thing I'm going to talk about is dual investment. So when it comes to dual investment, right, it works kind of like an option where if it rises beyond a certain price, you earn like a small premium, but you lose out on a huge upside, and you take on a lot of risk in the event that it goes down a lot. So if you have no idea how options or underwriting option work, I would highly recommend avoiding dual investment altogether. So dual investment, it's really like underwriting options, so there's a lot of risk of losing capital. Additionally, I noticed that dual investment, they tend to be fully subscribed most of the time, so you probably won't have much chance to dual invest anyway. So skip that if you're not sure what you're doing. And the last thing, it's called BNB Vault. So this is the last place that you can kind of make a lot of money. This is kind of like IPO, right? So if you stake your BNB, you can basically earn new coins that are coming into the Binance ecosystem. So again, turn on auto subscribe immediately. So turn it on because it's such a good deal. So when you turn it on, you immediately get 0.6% in BNB in terms of flexible saving. So when you turn on auto subscribe, you immediately earn like 0.67 annualized off of your idle BNB. You can unstake anytime. It's completely flexible. And right now, the coin that is being launched is ATA, which I have no idea, and it earns you approximately 5% a year. So if you have idle BNB, just let it grow by itself. It's free money anyways. So I hope this video was game changing for you, because now you know a way in which you can make your money work for you. And if you don't know how to to deposit money into Binance, check out my other videos over here, because I share with you how you can deposit money into Binance and how to withdraw money from Binance. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below, and if you haven't already, be sure to smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Take care everyone.